Now the next thing we're going to have to add in is to add a function of authenticate user, so that it's going to authenticate the user of the username and password, that whether it is present or not. As we have already discussed that we're going to be creating the authenticate user function in here, as we have done in the authenticate user case. So I'm going to scroll back, and in here what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to create an SQL22 variable, and you can give it any name you want, and then we're going to be actually selecting all the rows from the users table, where username is actually the specified username which matches with the username that user has entered, and the password which the user has entered. So if both the username and password are present in the database, then what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to store and execute this query, and would put the result inside result22, and then would fetch the result with the help of fetch object method, and would place it in a row 22. And then we're going to update that row by update users, which means that we're going to have to actually update the users and set the authentication time in there. So I'm going to use set authentication time is equal to now, and that's it. Now it will set the authentication time that yes, at this time, at the current time, if the user is actually entering. And then we're going to actually provide the server remote address, which is actually 127.0.0.1, or the address which the user has been putting on, like the computer PC address or the web server address. With the port of this one, we're going to be actually accessing it, and we're going to be actually allowing him to enter the application, where the ID would be row 22 ID. That is actually referring to this row 22 ID, and then we're going to execute the SQL22 command in here as we are dealing with this.